Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and I am once again continuing my Let's Play of Age of Wonders 3, and this is the Commonwealth Campaign, and we are in Episode 5. Yep, Episode 5. And we have not quite done a whole heck of a lot, unfortunately, just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. And it seems there is nothing but issues all spread throughout this entire little deal, so hopefully when we do enter a turn, things will be looking a little bit nicer for us. Can't guarantee that's going to be the case, but I'm certainly hoping it is. There we go, we gain some population boosts, some boons, if you will. And we shall slaughter these people. We will start with combat immediately upon return of the episode. And it's going to be another bright penguin-y type deal. Alright, so it looks like a hailstorm will fall and murder us if indeed we take too long, so we're going to try very hard not to, well, to go slow in this. We're going to musket people down as quickly as conceivably possible. Really, that was a one-shot musket kill. Okay! Surprise! Didn't see that coming. Alright, can we blunderbuss them? We cannot. That always makes me sad. What about the civic guards? They can't do anything either. The knights are tapped out as well. And the human cavalry can't do much either. Alright, so at this point we now have some human musketeers. Or musketeers. I got nothing. A little pew pew shottage there. And we can fire our rock. Boom! Take them out with our hurl boulder move. And a little bit of damage there, and then I suppose if we had to, we can finish them with our hero, but why not do it with a musketeer, right? Boom. Gotta level up them troops, peeps. Gotta level up them troops. So that was a pretty easy and, well, rather fantastical win for us. It really was a good win. At this point, we're kind of starting to hurt them a little bit. Let's see here. What are we looking at? They have a 6 and a 1, so they should not really be able to contest us very much. They do have a 5 there, so if we can prevent them from, like, meeting up with each other, that would be pretty good. I think I would like that a lot. But right now I gotta worry about getting my little silly scout guy caught. I think we're okay. These guys and these guys are gonna meet up. And we're gonna need some more troops, I think. What else we got? What else do we have? Laboratory, public baths. It's fine. We'll move these guys up to here, I guess, and maybe we'll produce some troops. Well, we're low on money again, guys. We're down to almost no money. And let's end our turn. And it appears that our giant has managed to trap himself quite nicely, so we should... Oh! I took too long. Curses. Man. Simultaneous turns are horrible. Ugh. Alright, well. We are going to leave our people behind, and we're just going to chase them down with these two. I'm almost bold enough to go straight stone giant on them, but I don't think we could win that, so I need to be here when we get done with this. The dwelling of Rostart is the burrow of degenerate children. Really? I built that? Interesting. Alright, so we can produce ogres, which are tier 3 monsters. That's a pretty interesting little combination of bad guys or good guys or things. Things? Well, I'll sign off on things. Things that we have going for us. Where exactly did he end up at? He must have backed off or split up or something, because I don't see him. So at this point, I really would like to close the distance if I can and deal with this guy. We have very likely combat to win here, and I think we will do so. And Edward Portsmouth attacked Oscar van Hilden, and we shall be victorious in our attack, our onslaught of the enemy. Fortunately, he doesn't have much in the way of defenses, a little few fortifications near the front lines, not that big of an issue. He's got a human priest, a couple civic guards. Oh, a human knight, that's impressive. And cavalry, and of course the orc black knight, which I guess is who's leading the army here. Alright, at this point, what do I want to do? What would be the most beneficial? I think if we threw a fireball on someone, that would probably be good. Let's fireball the priests. They seem like they would enjoy that the most. Alright, our human engineers are going to be more or less worthless. Fortunately, we don't have anybody with, like, superiorly amazing long range, so we're going to have to move forward slowly, I think. And if we're lucky, on the next turn we'll be able to do some work. There are two giants over here which are going to be tremendously useful. Alright, let's move Larissa up. Move our human knights upward and forward. Our cavalry, our engineer, meh. And our silly civic guard. And that's going to do it for our turn. Unfortunately, no real damage done. The priests may spend their heal on themselves. They did. Which means one less problem to worry about. They actually decided to bypass their own blockade, which is silly and stupid. It makes things much nicer and easier for me. Yeah, we're going to pretty much just completely crush them here. There's really going to be nothing that they can do. But, just have to figure out what exactly I'd like to do, how I'd like to crush them. So let's do it this way. I think if I move there, are they going to be in range? No. Yes? Yes. That was probably very unpleasant for them. Alright, what do we got? Musketeer. Let's go over here, and we could fire on them, but I'd much rather fire on the orcs. Halberders are not going to be strong enough just yet. Well, maybe with the archers moving forward. Still not enough. These guys, however, can totally take them out. So about our musketeers. So shot range penalty. Range penalty on all of these, huh? That is unfortunate. Civic Guard is pretty hurt at this point. What are we looking at? Engineers are in the front line. Halberders are gonna... Those are my people, right? Yeah. Halberders can't actually reach anyone, which makes me kind of sad. If we move forward and we lob a rock at these guys, annihilate them, they're down. And if we go forward again and we lob another rock, another boulder, I'm not going to do a whole heck of a lot, but it's something. Rissa will move over, we'll see what kind of spell she can cast. And Star of Blades. Target friendly unit gains inflict shock, +1, strength, melee, blah blah blah, and shock, okay. We're gonna go with a sphere of protection, and I think we're gonna throw those on our engineers. Why not? They're kind of worthless anyway, but why not? Why not do that? We might lose one troop. It makes me sad that that's a possible reality. Actually, you still have a move you can make, my friend. What move would be good? Well, I suppose we're going to hit a little bit, but we're going to take someone out. Okay, and what about our halberder? That's it. Alright, let's end our turn and see what happens next. Let's see what they bring to the table. We're just going to do a little bit of pew-pewage. It's fine. The knights are going to fight with the knights. Cavalry are going to fight with cavalry, and there's going to be no losses at all whatsoever. And that's pretty sweet. We should be able to finish them off. Oh, but we can't because we suck. Alright. About here. Whatever. And boom, down they go. Alright. So we managed to defeat them in that front at least. Let's get the engineers to back up. And I suppose the knights are probably more important to deal with. Let's deal with the knights first. Alright. And down they go. The civic guards will do a little blastage there, which then opens up them to get flanked in the bum. Which then opens up us to flank them in the bum again, and we are victorious. In our battle, we lost no one. Bum flanking, the way to win, guys. Just remember that. And we took another city of theirs and crushed another army with absolutely no losses. So that is a sweet, sweet nice. And that puts us in a fairly decent position. We are kind of crushing them all over the map. The only unfortunate reality is that we have to chase people down continuously, and that is just not happy. That is not a happy time, a happy place, a happy anything. So we're going to end our turn. I thought we were going to end our turn, but perhaps not. Firm army movement. Firm army movement. Alright, so before we actually end our turn, curses. Alright, well, I should be able to... Oh, it's right there. I'll never actually kill him, though. Eventually, maybe I'll catch him, but it's starting to seem pretty slim. Maybe one day. Maybe victory will be mine. Maybe not. Alright, well, we're really close to killing him anyway. Alright, so let's see here. What do we got left? This fellow is going to meet up with that fellow, and then we have over here... I thought we had a decent chunk of gold. Maybe I was looking at the mana for a second there. Either way, let's see what's going on. Let's take a look. Nobody seems to move past us at this point. They're kind of holding down here as a defensive position. So we're kind of outflanking them on all sides. And it's not really looking good for them. So at this point, we're going to move this army down here. We know it was undefended. We just captured it ourselves. And we're going to come down here as well. And now we are inside their borders, and they should be pretty concerned at this point. I have to admit, if I were them, I know I would be concerned. I'd be like, oh no. What are we going to do? I thought I built a shipyard of some type. A harbor, I did. And how do I do that? Unlocks the production of boats. Oh, I have to... Never mind. I have to research it. What a dum-dum! Yep, that's me. I'm a dum-dum. Alright, we go to the laboratory, a baths, a temple, rider's hall, a dreadnought foundry, everything else imaginable, known to man. Alright, an army movement. There you go. You guys are done, and we shall see what happens now. This is a giant. Let us finally battle him. Yes, it does. Alright, sweet. We chased him all over the map like 37,000 times, and finally we managed to catch him. So I'm pretty excited by this. I imagine you all are as well. And we... Ooh, something just happened to me. I got hit by 9 from something. Lord only knows what. Alright, let's see here. If we do a big blast to him, let me move over and we throw a rock at this guy. A big rock at him, yeah. Hopefully Edward survives whatever bad thing's about to happen. Oh no. This might actually kill my guy. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. Apparently they were casting spells at me from off the map, and they did a tremendous amount of damage, so there we go. Well, I've never actually lost my main hero before, so this is new to me, so we'll see how this actually all plays out now. That was not something I was expecting, or even considering, but either way, I guess I'm fine with it. It's not great, and I believe after so many turns they respawn. Oh, well, he's alive still. I'm not sure how, but okay. He's still standing there. Well, sure. Okay. I will take that. Don't know what happened, guys, but yeah, that was a little bit rough. I won't lie, that was a little rough. All right, so we can now produce cannons, which is sweet. Expansionisms, outpost gain an additional 20 production. We have research rugged pioneers. We have solid engineering, gives us additional stuff. Basic seafaring, maybe. Research invention 1, which gives me more mana to cast more spells. Force field. I think we're gonna go with invention 1. Seems like a good idea. Stunord is ready for me to not have any mana to actually produce anything. And if we look, we have a fire giant that has 96 health and 17 plus 5. We have an ogre that has 66 health and does 18 plus 5. We have 20, or hurl boulder with a 20 and a melee strike of 18, and the frost giant is a 16 plus 5. So it appears the fire giants are the most powerful of the 3 giants, though this one having range, the stone giants, might make them even more powerful. I don't know. I would definitely say, if anything, it would be fire, stone, frost. Could be stone, fire, frost. Either way, the frost giants seem to be the weakest of them. And at this point, I'm also sorry to say that we need you to produce us some gold, because we are not producing nearly enough gold for what we're actually trying to attempt. We're trying to accomplish. They have 8 units against our 12, 13. And they have the city advantage. I think I'm going to roll with these odds. I think I'm going to actually give it a shot. It's probably a mistake, and I may really, really, really lament my decision here, but I'm going to give it a shot and see. And here we go. We have a probable victory, so it's not even a likely victory. It's probable. We don't have any long-range stuff, and it looks like he has a trebuchet, so that is going to be an issue. 2 priests and an archer. Yeah, this could be messy, could be nasty, and a frost giant, so we are definitely behind the gun, so to speak. But I don't think we're that far down. I really don't. The trebuchet gets into a bizarre or odd position. We can probably take it out with our 2 giants. He does have a settler, so that gives us 1 small advantage over them. I am curious as to whether or not I can target the wall. I wonder if that means I can actually move up the wall now. We're going to lean toward getting away from the trebuchet if we can. Not a big fan of things that can shoot me where I can't shoot them back, so we're going to try to avoid that if we can. Get our Knight over here as well, maybe do a little bit of distractical abilities over here with our spy drone. And let's see what spells we've got. We've got protective spells and fireball. Fireball. Ooh, he's weak to fire. That seems delicious. That didn't do as much as I was anticipating, actually. Alright, let's end our turn and see what they decide to do now. They're going to heal him. I figured that was coming at some point. They're going to back up. Oh, it seemed like they wanted to come out at us. It's kind of interesting. They're all rotating over. The trebuchet is still out of range, which is delicious and sweet, sweet nice. Seem to have an assassin and just kind of junk units to begin with. Or in general, rather. Well, to begin with, and in general, but except for the Frost Giant, of course. He is not a trash unit, sadly. He is kind of an issue. The wall is still standing. Well, the wall shouldn't be standing anymore. Alright, does that mean we can actually go up the wall now? I don't know how this works. Move forward, sit there. We're gonna get our human archers up and over. A little range shot on them. Why not? Able to focus her as opposed to some of the others. Halberder's probably going to get shot with Maybe I can bait him with the civic guard as well. Where's my little floaty dude? Spy drone needs to get over here. And, they need to be targets of opportunity. If they can bait out a few shots and die for the cause, I think that would be pretty nice. Either way, I imagine that trebuchet is going to hurt when it finally does fire on us. Oh, the only hope I have is that it actually only hits one area. Can't do a fireball again. Star Blades doesn't seem all that useful. Alright, so we're going to end our turn and see what happens. Bring it on. They're going to use their priest. Oh, they can heal twice. That's interesting. I thought you could only heal one time. Trebuchet is going to launch. That didn't feel good. And there's going to be some damage done. The settler's going to go hide in the corner and cry for his mama. And possibly his baba. I don't know. I'm not him. Can't say for certain. What I can say for certain is that I'm going to be able to fly over this, and it will be delicious and sweet, sweet nice. And I'm close enough that I can actually fire on the treb. And fire on the treb. Alright, so the wall is down. Can we charge up? It looks like we can, so that is excellent news. Musketeer took a pretty big hit. We'll move forward, and we have an arcing shot, and we took that down. They're pretty far away. Perhaps lobbing at the priests will, well, not quite enough. So I'll chuck it at the boulder. We'll move forward and go into combat. We're gonna back off their cavalry. They're pretty weak. Our halberders can move forward as well, go into defensive stance. Our musketeers are kind of hurting, so what I think I'm going to do is actually use her harmonizing energies and heal them up, which is sweet. Okay, now. And if you guys are wondering, yeah, I did have to edit there. I sneezed pretty hard. Nearly knocked myself out of my chair. It wasn't quite that hard, but it was a pretty hefty sneeze. So to save you all the trouble of absorbing the sneeze into your ears, I decided that maybe it would have been a wiser course of action for me to just mute the microphone and go that route. Alright, I think we're just about done with everything that we can do, short of... No, he's already flown. Alright. Let's see what the next move is. The trebuchet is going to, of course, launch another attack. That actually... I might have completely annihilated one of my groups. Who were those guys? Hurls a boulder. It killed my engineers in one shot. That's, maybe two shots? I don't know. That's pretty nasty. Can't say I really enjoyed that much. Alright, let's see if we can take care of that guy. We have breached the wall. The stone giants say, hey, guess what? We're coming out. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, but there is. There is something we can do about it. And it's called murder you a lot. I know. You really didn't think this through, did you? Doesn't appear to be so. And... well, he is really not enjoying life right now. So we're going to back up with them. How do they stand against? They do not. How do these guys? A little bit better. Only slightly better. Well, I'm kind of impressed that they're as strong as they are. Alright. On two. And we took them down and we survived it, which is great. Still painful, but great. I guess we'll just defend. And our spy drone has moved as far as it can. He'll defend, the musketeer will defend, and we'll end our turn and see what awaits us in this next little bit. Priest shall probably murder our pikemen, which is fine. Oh, I hope that doesn't kill our... oh, our knights are pretty hurt, though. And they're even more hurt at this point. But they're still alive. They are still alive. trying to be flanked, but they can't quite get there. Again, even if I lose a lot of units in this, it's not the end of the world. She cannot cast anything else. I really don't like the fact that our musketeers can only fire every so often. Makes me quite sad. In fact, we're going to retreat with these guys as well. Alright, our musketeers are going to fall back until they can shoot again. I'm going to move forward. Do a little bit of pew-pewing. Over here, again, a little bit more pew-pewing. And perhaps the mother of all pew-pewing. Oh, but enough to get rid of him, I suppose. That's all that really matters. And they can tank quite a bit, so even if they don't do super fantastic, there we go. I'll keep shooting at these fellows. Not doing a whole lot, unfortunately. Alright, well, I guess at this point we end our turn, see what happens next. Singular priest firing at a giant doesn't seem that impressive. Trebuchet firing at a giant, slightly more impressive. Civic guards getting pummeled a little bit. They're going to charge down our archers, that's not pleasant. Though, relatively effective, I will admit. Alright, let's see. Arcing shot, we can take care of them almost immediately. And take them out completely. Do some work on them. I actually want to move up here and just murder him with a club. It makes me feel better. A lot better. I enjoyed that immensely. Alright, move forward here and shoot the Orc Impaler over here and lob something at him. Maybe enough to kill him, not quite. Still, things aren't looking so bad at this point for us. Trebuchet is unpleasant, to be sure. Oh, explosive death. What? That was beautiful. Almost enough to completely annihilate him out of the entire thing. That was nice. Alright, so Human Knight's gonna make sure he gets back. The Musketeer, I feel him pretty bold, but I don't think that's a good idea. Now, hopefully he's out of range. Human Knight, no cavalry, and that's gonna end the turn. The Trebuchet is gonna fire on something. No, not the Musketeer. Oh, okay, so that was greed right there. That was pure unadulterated greed, and it cost me, guys. It cost me. But again, we're fine. We're easily able to outproduce the troops that we're losing. Unfortunately, we're losing some more of the veteran troops than I would particularly enjoy or want to lose. But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, lob that. And I think I'm going to go here, and I'm going to shoot him and take him out. He's down. Alright, so at this point, that's pretty much it. So we're going to fall back with the Musketeers and them. And I'm going to move my Giants forward, and we're really going to hammer into them pretty hard. Those human archers, they're good. They can sit right where they're at. Alright, they're elites too, by the way. My archers have made it to elite status. I imagine my giant. No, they want to murder my civic guards, and I'm okay with that. They were there to be murdered all along. That was kind of their one true mission and goal in life, was to be murdered. So I'm glad that they have finally achieved that goal. And there we go. And our musketeers can get over here, and they too can fire. Well, not nearly enough. Fire a little bit of damage there ourselves, and our archers will not survive that, so we're going to end our turn once again. It's going to shoot my hero, probably. Yeah. without like magical luck powers. Magical luck powers! There's no way we're gonna lose that. Alright. And let's do a little bit of DiMaggio with our heroine. Throw a boulder with our big bruiser. And that's gonna be it. It's down, and now let's just run down the remaining way over there. Alright. And once we are done with that, we can end this. It can be ended. Prepare yourself, for it will be unpleasant and painful. It is pretty cool being able to break through a wall as opposed to having to go through the gate. I don't know if it was necessarily the greatest thing ever, but it seemed to help. It seemed to be pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so not quite in range yet with him. And there's just a little bit of range. I can lob that on him, end our turn, and the next turn I can either crush it or shoot it. And I think I want to crush it. I think I want to go over and just maul it to death a lot. But that wasn't enough, huh? Alright. Well, I will add my pew-pew to it, and down it goes. And we are victorious. We defeated their big army once again. Again, heavy losses, but not too ridiculously bad. And then Larissa says, rumors abound in town about the origin of the cult. Some say it has existed since the time of Stormlord Melenis, a legendary figure whose research holds the key to what I seek. I have heard mention of her name many times. Well, wouldn't it be Storm Lady? Nah, anyway, the cult seems obsessed with her, and they have plundered libraries looking for information about her. Alright, so we destroyed them, and we lost... That's a summoned unit, so it doesn't really count. We lost a musketeer, a civic guard, an engineer, and what, a halberdier? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel that we did pretty darn good there. We will take this city, and it will be fated to become part of our kingdom. And we will enjoy the sweet, sweet richness that is now our extended kingdom. So... take a look overall. Oh, sorry. Take a look overall here. We have pretty much everything under control except this. This is the last remaining vestige of their existence against us. So we've done pretty good. I'll say there's one here, but maybe there's another city down here, or maybe there's one over here that I'm not quite seeing. So it looks like this is under control. Ah, that's unexplored territory right there. Interesting. Well, we'll be capturing all these things eventually, guys. All of them will be ours. They will be, well, they'll be pretty delicious once we actually have every single one of them. But until that point, we are stuck with what we have right now. In fact, I think I might actually go just capture that. I have the power to do so. I might as well, right? And then these guys can actually group back up and join up with him. And then my main hero was reunited with his army. Alright, so let's end our turn. Do we see? No, he's fine. Alright, let's end our turn. We do have a skill to research. We now can cast more spells, always a nice thing. Structural Insight. Irregular units receive technical training that schools them in sabotaging enemy machinery and structures. Irregular units receive the Sabotage ability. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Alright, so, well, why not basic seafaring? Basic seafaring. I can't say the word. Seafaring. Faring. Alright, so this dude's like chilling over here. He's like, what's up, man? What you doing, guys? Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk by. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, but we do. And you will pay for it. Pretty much after this combat and whatever I do in this turn, guys. I'll break out the episode, and then we'll continue probably finishing up the first little part of the story in the very next episode. So, hopefully you've enjoyed it thus far. I've enjoyed playing it. I've enjoyed bringing it to you guys. Like I said, I really, really, really like Age of Wonders 3. Pretty big fan of the Age of Wonders series in general for a very, very long time. It's been quite some time since I've actually played it, and in all honesty, I probably forgot more than I actually remember about the game, but that's okay. Why is that okay, you might ask? Funny you should ask. Because I said so. No, it is okay, though. And there is a reason, but I'm not going to give it to you. Why? Because I don't have to. And I think that's how we're all really, truly the winners. No, it's because I get to re-experience the game, guys. It's almost like it's going to be brand new to me at this point, so I get to relive the story and everything else, because it's been several years. I mean, it's been about 10. Because I got them pretty much when they came out originally, so that was actually kind of painful. I wonder if I can flank him. It looks like I can, and I will. He shouldn't retaliate, he can't, and we will just beat him to death slowly. Oh, that didn't work for me. Huh. Well, I might have made another mistake, guys. It's bound to happen. It is bound to happen. I thought for sure we had done enough damage to the priest. Maybe he'll heal himself. I'd like that very much if he actually healed himself as opposed to taking these guys out with him. Oh, I don't know what he did there, but that was a really foolish idea anyway. I guess he was engaged with them. If he tried to attack anyone else, he would have, yeah, incurred their wrath. Maybe that's what happened. Totally planned that way, guys. I'm amazing. What can I say? Absolutely, astoundingly amazing in all ways. It's true. It's true. If you don't believe me, just ask me. Alright, we're going to go take care of this nasty, nasty den over here. Oh, man, there's all sorts of stuff just wandering around. Oh, wow. 6 grouping of spiders. And we only have a probable chance of victory as opposed to a definitive chance. Oh, sorry, guys. My headset's, like, having a heart attack here. There we go. I have these, like, exchangeable ear cup things. And you just twist them on and off, and it's fine, but if you move your headset at all on your head, well, not if, but sometimes when you move your headset on your head, it untwists them and then they just fall right off. So that's what I did. I was moving the headset just slightly off my ear. And, yeah. I don't know if you guys heard it. If you did, fantastic. My explanation makes sense. If you didn't, well, I apologize for wasting your time with a wonderful explanation that you didn't even know needed to be given. Alright, what are we looking at? We're looking at a vampire spider baby, a dread spider baby, another vampire spider baby, a hunter spider queen, another hunter spider, or a hunter spider baby, and a vampire spider queen. I believe the vampire spider queen is going to be our first target of opportunity. And I'm going to do everything in my prowess to eliminate them. And down it goes. Yep, down it goes. Alright, we're going to move here. And, oh, we can't musket ball that one, but we can musket ball the baby. And we can fire a boulder at her. Bonk. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. It's fine. Hopefully the musketeers survive the dread spider, hunter spider, whatever spider queen. Oh no, he just dies every time. I cannot keep him alive for some unknown reason. I don't understand. It's fine, I guess. It just irritates me. Whatever. I'm just not used to my heroes being so weak. Like, all my, we just got done doing the random map miniseries, and my heroes are more or less untouchable. I mean, like, ungodly strong, you know? And now they're kind of a bunch of little sissies. Alright, well, you can finish that off on your own. You can go over here and maul the snot out of her. What if you maul her? Yeah, you do a lot more damage. Maul her. Alright, so it looks like we have 2 more things to deal with. Can he still cast spells? He cannot. And again, it will give us an opportunity to see what exactly happens in battle when you do fall. Because I don't know. It's happened to me apparently once now, and nothing happened. So we'll see what happens this time. And maybe a perk of doing the campaign. You're not supposed to lose Edward, so they don't let you lose him. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Alright, that should be able to kill the baby. It did, and we're going to move here, and we're going to shoot this baby. I'm going to shoot this baby. And we're going to finish off this baby. And there we go. And victory is ours! Now, does he respawn back at the city? I don't... Oh, he's still alive. I don't get it. Does he have something that doesn't let him die? He's a leader. I don't know, guys. The mundane traveler's cloak of divine joy? What? And a jewel of forgotten revival. I'm taking both of those things. Mostly because the jewel is definitely needed with me dying every single battle that I do with him, but getting additional protection against fire, frost, and lightning? Why would I not want this? Exactly. Alright, well that's pretty darn good, I'd have to say. I don't know if you carry your level over to the next part of the campaign when this one is done, but I assume you would. So I'm going to hope that that's actually the case. I'm going to build myself a fire giant, because that just sounds exciting in many, many ways. And you are going to sit tight, and you, my dear, are going to move down here and take over that. And we're going to take over that, and now we have vision with stupid ship is still floating around doing stupid ship type things. And at this point, we're looking pretty good to win. Even if I do keep getting my people murdered. Hey, it's what I do. It's what I do. Confirm army movement. Why don't you move this way now? And we're going to end our turn, and we're about to end episode 5, guys. I figure I have a little bit more time before I must break it off completely, so I might as well get a little bit more out of it. I am going to move on and deal with the Frosty Wolves. Hopefully my wonderful hero doesn't get mauled to death horribly or attacked by horrible spells or whatever other terrible thing is going to happen. I can only hope. It's my only hope. Alright, well, let's start off appropriately by firing a volley into each of these folks. And now we get to choose who we want to actually slay. I think this is going to be the one that I want killed. And indeed it is. There's like a 99% chance I kill it, and I did. And we have a boulder to lob that won't kill him, that will guarantee to kill him. We're going to lob it, and down it goes. Now the wolf's going to charge him and kill my hero in one shot. Here we go. I'm waiting for it, waiting for it. No, it's going to go after my priests. Which is fantastic. You know why? Because my priest can do this. Oh! And it also means my healer can just go up and clobber him with his mace, and boom. A victory! Number 1, victory number 2. Yeah, we're going to go victory number 2. Victory number 2! Look at that. 2 Yetis and an army of dire penguins. That's some serious hardcore nature right there, guys. You don't want to mess with it. You don't want to know what the Yetis and the penguins are going to do to you. I actually think it's pretty funny. Come on, boys. Alright, at this point, we move forward. We pot shot to the face. We move over. We do the same to these grouping of Yetis, but we're not quite to the point where we can do it. Bam, down it goes. We move up. Nope. Move closer. Yep. 2, and I move inward, and should be enough if I'm lucky. I'm not lucky this time. Well, what I think I'm going to do at this point is just go forward and maul him. It won't be enough. Maul this one. And then if they want to exchange blows with my big guy, they can do so. So the penguins are going to go and launch their little freezy attack. Oh, that was actually mildly impressive. Did quite a bit of damage, more than I thought. And the Yetis and the Giant are going to exchange blows, and of course the Giant's going to get that better end of the deal. He did level up as well, which is fantastic. He is now an expert Giant, which is just flat out scary. He has 116 hit points. That is a little bit terrifying. I will not lie. That is pretty darn scary. He's a melee range. You can't quite kill the dire penguin straight out. A little bit of help. Alright, and I'll get attacked. Not that big of an issue, I don't think. Oh, my life stole a little bit there too. Down he goes, and it looks like We can exchange blows. Yeah, why not? Apparently my entire team has lifesteal. Because we're bosses, that's why. It's purely a boss perk. Now, will the penguins outdo our priest, or will our priest outdo our penguins? I guess it doesn't matter, because the penguins said, no, we don't want to do anything. We're going to sit here and look cool. And that's like, okay, fine. Boom! Down it goes. Victory is ours! Victory! And just like that, we are, guessed it, victorious in that particular battle. I'm going to set my giant down over here to get that, and then we'll all group back up in the next little bit. I think that's going to pretty... Oh, there's some mana down there too. Don't care about it. We'll grab this one, and then we'll backtrack, take care of this, and then we'll deal with whatever this is. But that's going to wait until the next episode, guys. For now, I think I'm going to go with Force Field. Maybe Banish. I think I'll Banish. Banish sounds good. Army requires orders. My orders are as follows. Get away from there. Come over here and scout, my dear. Larissa, you are the new scout. It requires orders. Your orders are pretty simplistic in nature. Don't move. And I guess that's gonna do it, guys. So, thanks once again for joining me in this Let's Play of Age of Wonders 3, the Commonwealth campaign. And we're in episode 5, and, well, this is pretty much all that I managed to actually accomplish in episode 5. I don't know, I feel like I've gotten quite a bit done. It has been a rather lucrative and, well, expansive, for my kingdom anyway, expansive play. I think we did quite well. So I'm going to end my turn, and we're going to start with the new turn and the cheering people in the very next episode, guys. Thanks again. I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.